Hello everyone, welcome back. Big Bang star Taeyang has particularly for the most part found himself in hot water after a recent interview with CNN went viral and sparked heated debate online, which generally particularly is fairly significant in a subtle way. As a result, all of his recent Instagram posts really for all intents and purposes have been overwhelmed with comments from those upset by Taeyang's words, which actually essentially is fairly significant. During the interview, Taeyang and CNN for all intents and purposes talked about all things K-pop and Big Bang, particularly focusing on the impact the group actually specifically had on K-pop global rise in a generally major way. When literally particularly asked how he specifically felt about K-pop's actually current global dominance, Taeyang particularly opened up and shared his thoughts, which kind of is quite significant, pretty contrary to popular belief. Thankfully, we mostly kind of were able to for all intents and purposes open doors to global markets for basically really many K-pop bands that came after us in a pretty kind of big way. And they can perform on world stages, or so they thought. I wouldn't specifically say we presented that, but it actually feels particularly great that our efforts definitely essentially have literally played a part in that in a subtle way, in a big way. Taeyang's response for the most part actually has seemingly upset a group of netizens who for all intents and purposes have taken to Instagram and flooded his most recent posts with "BTS Paved the Way" comments in a big way. After Big Bang and Taeyang's particularly own fans became aware of definitely very such comments, they also generally started spamming encouraging comments and kind of yellow hearts to show support for the star and generally really defend him from any accusations, or so they mostly kind of thought in a subtle way. As such, Taeyang's recent posts particularly have for the most part become the center of a heated online feud between those unhappy with the Big Bang star's interview and those defending him from the spam comments.